So May ends in a few days, and whenever the month changes over in New Horizons, certain fish leave. And out of all the fish leaving, we're missing one. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. You probably have a slight idea as to what we're doing. But first, last time we planted some bushes, and I am proud to say that my wonderful sense of decoration is paying off again. Like, oh, look at this. This looks infinitely better. Anyway, so we have to catch a stringfish today. If I don't catch it, I have to wait until it comes again, which I'm not a fan of doing. So, yeah, basically, if you've tuned into this expecting anything meaningful to happen to Sam, no, it's the fabled fishing episode, ladies and gentlemen. You never thought it'd make a return, but it damn well is. But, no, I figured we're gonna play this one mellow. It is almost 10 PM, my family is probably going to bed. I don't know, because I am cool and out of college. And I figured, you know what? For an episode, for a series where I just talk about, like, random stuff in my mind, I've had a pretty eventful day today, so I think, okay, this is not a first, because I do this way too often. You could probably make an entire biography out of stuff I've said about my personal life in these videos, but what I will say is that today was interesting, so I figure, hey, with this cool 10 PM music kicking in, I'm actually going to tell you about my day, because I had a pretty decent day. You know, hey, it'll perk you up. Hopefully you can just put some video on in the background, enjoy the rainy ambience and whatnot, and hopefully just have a good old time. So yeah, like I said, so this kind of starts very early after the day ticks over, in which I'm messaging my friend, why is the music so quiet? Okay, we'll take a 3DIY recipe. Oh, right. Well, this is like right after the day ticks over. But I saw a post on, okay, I know this definitely isn't our stringfish, but I saw a post on Twitter, and it reminded me of this show I saw a while ago. I don't think I mentioned that I watched it, but I watched it. It was Demon Slayer, it was big a few years ago, and I just caught up on it because I had nothing better to do earlier this year. And I realised, there's a movie coming out soon. And it turns out the movie was out, literally, like, yesterday, I suppose. And it was like, right. So, I was like, right, I should probably go see this because I've done it with other films of that type in the cinema before. They don't stick around for too long. So I'm on Twitter and I'm like, do all three of my IRLs on here fancy going to see this movie? Please tell me you've seen the series. And all of them bailed on me. Except one, Mini Candy. You know, they've been on a few videos in the channel way back when. Less more recently, but I think their last appearance was in that Phasmophobia Twitch highlights video. But they agreed to go with me. And, we did initially plan to go on Sunday, but I realised I'd be tied out, so. And you know what, I'm sure we'll discuss that on Monday's episode. But, I did say, right, I probably need to make it on Monday at Thursday, today is, at 4:30. So we did that, we made our arrangements. And then I wake up this morning and I'm like, oh. And see, this is where things start to unravel. Because it could have easily gone very, very wrong. But no, I actually had a decent day, all things considered. Because it turns out, I knew this, but I'd just forgotten at the time that I was due to go to a water park today with the family, and I had a good time. It was pretty nice, you know, got a few rides. It was, I think the older you get, the less like thrills you get out of stuff like that. But I still had fun. Then I went there, it was cool, and then after that we got to McDonald's. It was, and it was like rushing because we had to be at the cinema for 4:30. Well, I did. And like our session at the swimming place ended at 2, then we went and got McDonald's, and the time was getting shorter and shorter and shorter, and I wasn't sure if I was absolutely broke on my card or not. But no, eventually I made it. I got myself a large popcorn and 32-ounce Coke. I only know that because it came up on the register when they rang me up. And no, the movie was alright. It looks nicer. I've never been one for like the writing in that, but it was alright. But no, that was my day. I figured I'd open with that, so it was a nice little time. Plus, this episode is going to be a lot of running up and down the shore, maybe buying a rod if this one breaks. But yeah, let me know how your day's doing. I've had a pretty good day. I've got a lot of other stuff coming up this week, which I'm excited for. Ooh, hello there, Mr. Big Fish. Right, this is our first big fish. The guy I'm looking for is a big fish, so come on. I love the rainy atmosphere in this game, it's great. Please? I'd love to get stringfish early on because then I'd be lost for what to do, but apparently it's like bigger than big. And I think we need a stringfish. I was just told to fish for the biggest type of fish. Because that's I could get the guys that arrived in May, but I figured I might as well get the one that's leaving in a few days. Because that way it's like, you know, I can get the ones that arrive in May so long as they don't leave on June 1st. But See, we're making a decent little bit of money, all things considered, but no stringfish, which is fine by me. Oh, okay, that's slightly less fine by me, because now we can't just go easily sell our fish for quick profit. Okay, what we'll do is we'll do one more sweep, and then I do want to speak to some of the villagers. Why not? Cole and Bob are in their little rain hats, and I think it would be criminal. Alright, I'd be classed as like like the most dangerous criminal known to man if I didn't put those guys in the thumbnail. And if I didn't, you can all yell at me in the comments. Anyway, okay, this is slightly bigger than normal fish. Can I get a fish? See, I'm fishing in the areas like when it would be active in the day too, so don't count me out for the count just yet. We are actually I think it's from like 4 PM till after that. I was meant to record this one yesterday, but we're a day behind on uploading. Because I'm bad with my sleep schedule. I'll be the first to admit. But yeah, oh well. I could have done with recording this a little earlier than 10 PM, but what are you gonna do? Anyway, I was more stuff to talk about, but I figured I'd open with my day and whatnot. Let's get into it, because the boys are over here. I hope they're having a conversation, because you don't get to spy in on them as much in this game. But first up, Toby. Well, if it isn't Daniel, it's been a while since we've crossed paths. It has. I was starting to wonder if you were under some kind of non-disclosure agreement, like, about your life. See, I kept Toby over Marcy, and I'm so glad I did, because he's more interesting. But now, I can't let this stand. You know, Bob, why do you have a handbag? I know someone. Okay, yep. Right, just can you tell me where Cole is? Where's he gone? Alright, here we are. So is something up? I haven't been paying attention, neither have I. You're good wearing all that. Anything at all. Oh, I'm taking a screenshot of that. That's wholesome. Hey, you're real cool in that mesh cap. I think you all look pretty cool since the style's kind of like your four-balls, please. Bob, please. Please. So on the one hand, I have this mesh cap. I've worn this for like a few hundred episodes. And then we have Bob's mesh cap. You know what, just for you, I'll have an outfit change. But I would like to see Cole too. Just to break up the recording just a little bit. If we need an extra fishing rod, we'll have to craft one for the first time in forever. Like, it's weird. It's weird like that. I think I've said this before, but it's weird to think that at some point in time I actually had to craft items. It's like, whoa. That's a bit strange there. Like, it's weird I've had to use a drop-off box, but I'll be honest, I kind of dig, like, looking for specific things in New Horizons. I'm not sure if it's just me or if I've got, like, some sort of impairment, and who is here again? I forgot. Pietro! Okay, you know, we'll see, Mr. Qualman. We'll do some house visits, then we'll get back to fishing. Yeah, we'll see if we can find Cole. We'll do one more sweep and then we'll carry on. But no. Ooh, okay, you craft. Please be something I don't have. At last, what did I do while you were gone? Let's see. I watched Kung Fu movies in my basement, then I made Kung Fu movies in my basement, and then I waited for my arms to heal. Did you know that no one can hear me scream? Pietro. Anyway, welcome back. What you crafting then? Right, oh Daniel, I was just doing some DIY, I was in the zone, you know. Glad you asked, I'm making a crest door plate. Okay, I don't have that. I will have the crest door plate. Right, I've already forgotten my dream, but I have the recipe written down. Right here, you can have it. Okay, pretty cool. I really want that wheel, that black and white wheel, but I'm not sure what it's called and how I get my hands on one, but I want it. Anyway, we'll learn this. Nice little diversion from the main event. And crest door plate. What does that look like? I mean, Pietro's house looks fancy, so it's fancy. It's a bit boring, isn't it? We'll have a nice crafting session, Pietro. And in any event, we are hitting around the 9-minute mark, so let's talk about something else for another sweep. Review. And this time, like I said, as I have been with this review, I've been keeping it under wraps. Okay. I did say Sonic Lost World review was coming, but that hasn't fallen through. It's just on the back burner while I work on this one because its anniversary is coming up, and it's like, I'd be stupid not to jump at the opportunity, so I've been powering through. And no, I don't think I've dropped any hints yet, which is the first for me. Normally, if I'm working on a review, I shout it to the heavens, and everybody ends up knowing. It just becomes public knowledge. Won't give me a stringfish and a good fish for 3 bells. Anyway, this review. It's scaling up. I did do a poll because I knew it could end up being around 4 hours long. So I did one on my Twitter to ask people how in depth I went, if that makes sense. Alright, if you're thinking of leaving, don't. Cafe uniform. Well, was I looking for that? Maybe it was a dream I had. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell. Is this what I think it is? Anyway, if I was dreaming on that, I hope you like it. Punchy. Okay, you know what? We our wardrobe is having a weird day today, but hey, thanks for the present, Punchy. No, but this review, the people voted, and I'm giving the people what they wanted, which was a 4-hour review. It's going to be an absolute pain. I've got to get it out in like under a month currently, and I will speak to you very soon. Just don't move. But no, I've been working on it. A little insight: I do about 10,000 words an hour in one of those reviews, and that's without taking things into consideration, like any extra speaking, sampling music for certain sections and whatnot. So no, this thing's going to be long. That's been what I've been working on. I've been consulting like friends I know who are like passionate about the game, probably more so than I am. Like about things to make sure I get it right. And no, I am looking forward to it. I do hope you all enjoy it too. I understand the 4-hour game review isn't up a lot of people's alley, but if it is, I really do hope you enjoy it. I say that a lot in the review. Like I can control F it, and I think I say the word enjoy at least like 100 times. Which I know sounds like ridiculous, but I'm talking about a game. I need to say if I'm enjoying it or not. But I mean, the amount of times I say I hope you're enjoying it's still a lot. Recording all that is actually going to be another like question entirely. I'm about 30,000 out of 40,000 words in now, and I've recorded the first 40 minutes. I want to say, yeah, about the first 40. No, it's been an interesting time rushing through it. I'm trying to get all the footage out and whatnot. It's looking promising. It's looking very, very on schedule. Although I think my computer hard drive is going to have a field day in a few days. So I'm going to bulk record the remainder of the footage, get to compressing it, and just have it there and start editing. Even if I don't have all the dialogue, it might sound weird, but like I'm on such a weird time crunch, I kind of need to. But hopefully, like I said, the end product is worth it. I really hope this gets some recognition. But speaking of something else, yeah, the words didn't come out of my mouth just right then. Something else getting recognition today, and that's Sonic Event. I do lots of Sonic on this channel. We're currently playing through Sonic Adventure 2. I figured some of you might be interested in my take on all the stuff. So there have been leaks, right? And I'd seen the leaks, and I went into it thinking, right, we're probably going to get some classic Sonic games bundled together and a Sonic Calls remaster. We got exactly that. So really the only like new thing I wasn't expecting was they're bringing some new characters to Sonic Forces Speed Battle, which I know isn't like a game that's up everyone's street, but personally, I didn't know this until the other week. But like I play that a few minutes before bed every night. I used to play it on the bus in high school, and you have like this trophy system. It's at a point now. They have regional, global leaderboards. I am about 1,400th best in the world. Like, the trophy's reset, so that's all subject to change. Stay there. And I think like 700th best in the UK, which is really weird. Like, it's really weird, but I'll take it. Again, like, I think a lot of the people that are best at the game just like put a few minutes in each day and they do it. There was an event recently where I went ham to make sure my team won. I'm happy with it. Besides that, a lot of the news was like cool. It was like merch. They teased a new game though, and it was we'll go on up points actually before I forget. But no, Sonic news pretty good. I am pretty excited. I'm very glad I didn't play Sonic Calls because everything those 2 weeks did actually come true. So Sonic Calls Ultimate. I was actually going to do Sonic Calls after I finished up with. I'm not sure why. Basically, Sonic Generations replaced Sonic Calls when I realised that my Wii wouldn't load the disc, I'm pretty sure. Or just, I didn't feel like playing it, so I switched to Generations, then that went into Lost World. But I'm very glad I didn't play it. because now I can like ride that wave on the 7th of September. So essentially, my understanding is, this is from like my own little thinking. If I finish SA2 by the end of June at the rate I'm uploading it, which is about like twice a week, I could probably speed through Sonic Forces, the main game, not the mobile game, although I'd love to one day. And then I'll basically be right on course to have a Sonic Calls Ultimate Let's Play going out the day it launches, which it does. Oh, if you know this channel, we rarely ever chase a trend, but when we do, it does well. Speaking of things doing well, I hope you are doing just that, Mr. Cole. Hey, it's Buddy, I like running into you. Let's talk. The best tasting island is Jaffa. There's the pun. Everything tastes great. You know what else tastes great? This needs everything. Well, if you insist. Do we have a gift we can? Do you want a sea bass? You know, we might as well. Yeah, I don't think rabbits eat fish, but you know, we did just sneeze in his face. We might as well. What a sea bass! Whoa, did you catch this yourself? I did. How'd you know? It's still no strings fish, but you know. Alright, this will be my new best friend. Not counting you, I mean. College cardigan. Wow, we're getting too many gifts. We're gonna look like a different person by the time this episode is over. Oh, this looked. Oh, I'm not sure if this combo was cool or if this combo was looking increasingly worse by the minute. But I'm waiting for both of them. Anyway, let's continue on our stringfish quest. I think we'll send this one of the rare 24-minute episodes. I know it's an extra minute, but still. See, I'm thinking now, I could change up my strategy to be just to run until I see a shadow that's big, catch that only, and then leave, because if I'm being honest, I'm starting to run a little low on time. And then any sea bass we get, we'll give to Punchy and Bob and all that. Here we are, have a sea bass. What are you going to give me? Please be a new article of clothing. Okay, that's the exact same dialogue that Cole gave me. But, wrestler uniform. Here we go. Oh, now this is fabulous. Alright, let's go. Okay, right, no more interactions unless we catch another sea bass, in which case, I'm not sure how our luck can get any worse. But, no, let's do it. And I'm kind of a sucker for how it's been raining this entire time. I like it when it rains in games. Like, there was a whole segment about that in the Shenmue 2 review. Actually, do you remember? I'm not sure how many of you watched that review, because it was like, Shenmue never did well on the channel. But I said at the end of the Shenmue 2 review, I might scale the reviews back. And considering what I said earlier in the episode, yeah, it might have been a slight lie. I think I didn't know, because the Sonic Cross World one was like on course to be an hour and something. So, I mean, I guess I was telling partially the truth, and then I had a nudge, if you will, in the right direction. And it wasn't really a nudge, it was more like a... what did we say? Tackle. It was a tackle in the right direction. Actually, it was tackle in the wrong direction. I tell you right now, this thing is already longer than that review. Just in words alone, it will be. Because I know I like all the other videos, I speak like varying speeds, but nah, 30k is like 3 hours, there's no way I can change that. Anyway, I've been rambling about reviews a lot, but you know, I haven't spoiled what the review is yet, which is a first for this channel, so we'll take it. Although, okay, I'm starting to get increasingly panicked at the idea of no stringfish. Like, I just want the stringfish. Like, I understand this probably is a sea bass and it isn't stringfish, but in the name of presents to give my villagers, it's something. I mean, I'm sure this increases my friendship rating with them, right? Right? Anyway, hello, mister. Could you kindly move away? Okay, could you kindly move another angle? Oh, come on, please, please. Oh, I want. Okay, and then, oh, come on, please, please, please. Here we go. Okay, if this isn't a stringfish, I will be in immense distress. Yeah, come on, number 3. Normally they would have bitten that on Pocket Camp. See, that always gets them. When I say, oh, well, if I was playing Pocket Camp, he would be faster. That always sets them off. Interesting. Anyway, just to make sure we've covered all bases, I will actually do this, but I won't catch it unless I'm, like, very confident it is a stringfish. You are not a stringfish. Perish. Yeah, we might have much luck, have we? Was this all my sidetracking, or do you think the side... Okay. Do you think all the sidetracking stops us from finding a stringfish, or will be destined not to find one? But then, if we were destined to find a stringfish, did the padding make this episode more watchable? Because we definitely flip-flops between, like, ideas. You know, it was like, interact with the villagers slightly, fish a lot, but do you think, was it worth it? Who knows? Hello, Mr. Turtle, snap, snap. Hey! Hi, Bob, my amigo. Careful, the ground's wet, don't slip and fall, you'll crack your coconut. Speaking of, things that's slippery, would you like a sea bass? You know, I hear it's not a sea, less sea pass, more sea puss. I did catch this myself, how did you know? I think this will be my new best friend. Hey, an emblem blazer. Okay, our final wardrobe change of the day. I think I might make a part 2 to this video, because I've been awfully enjoying it. And we'll just see how awful our outfit can get. But that'd have to be tomorrow. Well, would you guys be down for a double pload of New Horizons? I'd be down for a double pload of New Horizons, but it's more if you guys are down for a double pload of New Horizons, you know? It's like, if I just give the people what they want to see. Debatably. Anyway, I have to say, our look this episode really has been something else. I'm not sure if we're better or worse off than when we started. Yeah, I'm tempted to say heavily worse. Yeah. So, actually, I have a hunch, right? I know I probably should be wrapping up the episode and whatnot, but, I must do something. Okay, if we search the words ACNH string fish, hopefully this guy doesn't bite. Okay, I am what they call a master. Right, okay. In the winter from 4 PM to 9 AM, I already am starting to think that we are slightly, ever so slightly, going after the wrong fish. Okay, let's see. When do you appear, Mr. Stringfish? Please don't tell me I've been going after the wrong fish. Okay, right, Mr. Right, active months. Alright, IGN. Okay, let's see. New Horizons fish leaving in May? Fish leaving in May. IGN. It was a stringfish. Oh shit, it was an oarfish. Right, I've been calling this thing the wrong thing the entire time. Do oarfish spawn in the ocean? Okay, Shadowstag huge, all time of day, December to May. Okay, they spawn in the ocean. We've just been chronically unlucky, and it's a 4-star rarity. Okay, well, so it turns out my commentary for the entire episode was talking about the wrong fish. Like, you know, I had the same type of fish in mind, but that was made like a whole lot less sense to all you ACNH fish enthusiasts. I'm not sure as many of you. I have a feeling now that I've messed up, you're probably all gonna watch this. You know, that's a revelation which we could, I mean, we could follow up with tomorrow, because I've got an interesting day for tomorrow. I know. Interesting days, we talk about it, and then we just talk about whatever decides to make its way out of my mouth. Who would be down? Also, what hours is fish active? All time of day. Right, that's a little bit better than after 4 PM. We could probably get back-to-back day episodes. We haven't done that for a long time. Hello, sir. Are you an oarfish? And this time I'm calling you by the correct name, so I would like you to appear. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, I started to get enthusiastic so I could be like, oh, wow, an oarfish, and have a cool reaction. But no. No. That was a sea bass, it was not an oarfish. See, I always try to avoid, like, scaring off the big shadows before I can get a proper look at them, because I know my mind will immediately cut to, that was an oarfish. It sucks. It sucks, but it gets me from A to B, and it's what's making words come out of my mouth, and I have a feeling my brain hijacked that sentence midway through. Smooth moves. But I think we should probably end this one here before the, like, conversation gets any weirder. Senor. I see you there. But do you see me? Come on. It's a little bit bigger than a sea bass. Perhaps it's even a B-. it was closer to a C+. Well, you know what? I think we should end this one here. we've got so many sea basses that I don't know what to do with. But we could go for another minute maybe. If there's no official King Shadows around here, I'm going to give one last passing gift to Toby. That being a sea bass. And hopefully, he gives us our final little bit of outfit for today, so we can see this disaster come to an end. So he should just be over here. If not, we can always pick Kid a visit as a sub. Okay, and so everyone on this island really likes to just up and vanish randomly. Alright, well, you know what, we'll wrap this one up while I give Kid his present of the year, if I say so myself. But if you did enjoy this one, then be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, there's 2 targets. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe really helps out a bunch. I've already seen that line before. Anyway, let's give away our sea basses. There's no until next time, until we've just disposed of all the fish we've just caught. Look at that little sea bass go. Okay, what are we gonna get? We can't wrap up on such a cliff. I'm sorry? You're giving me furniture? Alright, Carmen, don't let me down. Oh my gosh, Daniel, I finally got to chat with you. I've legit missed you. Okay, but you know what I missed? Offloading all the fish I don't want onto my residence. I've not done it before, but you know. The best time to start is now. The second best time is a second after that. This little fellow around my home security stitch is all sorted. Okay, a brine shrimp. You prudes! Like, I know, just because I'm dressed up all fancy and whatnot, you think you're better than me, and you have to get me presents. But no, I would really like the most atrocious clothing you could offer, really. But I think until next time, with that said, all that aside, and this very fitting music for such a weird episode, we're going to end this one here. So until next time, that said, all that aside, hope you enjoyed. This chaos is probably going to continue into a 2-parter. Thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.